Leroy Jethro Gibbs, the indispensable special agent, has been brought to life by Mark Harmon for nearly 2 decades. Gibbs, known for his calm authority, piercing stare, and mysterious past, became an iconic figure. Yet, Harmon himself has faced unexpected turns this year, and it's clear his entertainment journey hasn't been without hurdles. In this video, we'll uncover all the hidden aspects of Harmon's remarkable path and the latest events that have stirred curiosity. Want to join in? Mark Harmon's rise to fame is one of those classic stories where fortune played its role. His career began in the 1970s when he courageously left behind a secure business path to pursue acting. Rather than starting on a grand stage or movie set, he and his father appeared in a quirky commercial for Kellogg's Product 19, marking his first step toward stardom. His sister Kristen played a pivotal role early on, using her industry connections to help him land his initial acting role in the A-Team. This led to a chain of guest appearances in series like Adam 12, Policewoman, and Emergency. In 1975, still, his progress wasn't just luck. It was hard not to question the extent of his determination as he delivered those early performances. Was he aware then of how far his ambition might carry him? Harmon has long lived in the public eye, but recently his life has taken an unsettling turn, prompting fans to ask, what's really going on? Are we missing part of the story? The latest revelations include health concerns and sudden career shifts. Be sure to watch until the end because what's unfolding with Harmon now is both shocking and heartbreaking. His acting skills truly came into focus when he earned an Emmy nomination for his performance in the TV movie Eleanor and Franklin. The White House years. It's fascinating how one role can serve as a career launching point. His growing success led him to prominent miniseries like Centennial and film roles in Comes a Horseman and The Poseidon Adventure. Each project edged him closer to a breakthrough. But then came a game-changing moment in 2003 when Harmon was cast as Leroy Jethro Gibbs in the trailblazing series NCIS. It almost seemed like fate when Harmon was asked to guest star as Gibbs in a few JAG episodes. This opportunity arose after NCIS creator Donald P. Bellisario saw Harmon's compelling portrayal of Secret Service agent Simon Donovan in The West Wing. From there, history was made. But could Harmon have known at that moment he was stepping into a role that would define a television era? Probably not. Playing Gibbs, however, wasn't a walk in the park. The character's intricate layers were a real challenge. Gibbs combined a stern, no-nonsense demeanor with deep empathy and moral conviction. How do you authentically embody someone so multifaceted? Given the character's central role and loyal fanbase, Harmon understood the need to add real depth. His own law enforcement background gave him an edge in capturing Gibbs's persona. A heartbreaking backstory involving the loss of Gibbs's wife and daughter added an emotional depth that Harmon had to carry with subtlety and strength. How does one uphold a tough front while channeling so much grief? Despite these trials, Harmon's sincere performance resonated with viewers, and NCIS captured hearts worldwide. It's astounding how a single character can transform an actor's career and a show's legacy. Harmon's professional highs and lows reflect how talent, persistence, and luck combine on the road to success. But now his steady path has turned worrisome. Why the sudden challenges and how is he coping? This story is far from over. It's not just gossip. It's an inside look into the life of a beloved performer. For the full picture of Harmon's current reality, stick around. Across 19 seasons, Gibbs evolved from a quiet leader into one of TV's most complex characters. Millions watched his gradual transformation, and it wasn't easy. Initially seen as stoic and strong, Gibbs's complexity unfolded in Season 3 with the reveal of his first wife Shannon and daughter Kelly's tragic deaths. This event explained his guarded nature and left viewers wondering, how does someone function in a high-stress job like NCIS while battling such personal trauma? Throughout the show, Gibbs's relationships with his team became a focal point of his character's growth. He became a father figure to agents like Tony DiNozzo, Ziva David, and forensic expert Abby Ciuto. The famous head slap he used on DiNozzo began as a humorous reprimand but evolved into a quirky signature gesture. How do small interpersonal habits like that evolve over time? Gibbs's journey grew deeper with major plot lines, including his quest for vengeance against Pedro Hernandez, who had murdered his family. Imagine holding on to that secret for years, only to have it revealed when Abby stumbled across forensic evidence linking Gibbs to the killing. What moral toll would that take? His haunted past, guilt, and yearning for justice made Gibbs a relatable and deeply human leader. His adherence to a personal code shaped by Shannon's wisdom was central to his decisions. Yet, Gibbs also came to understand that rules sometimes had to bend, an interesting and refreshing outlook. Harmon skillfully showed that growth demands flexibility. Just as critical were his evolving relationships with the team. His mentorship with Tony developed into a bond akin to family. What makes such mentee ties so unique? The respect and trust between them was palpable. For Abby, their exchange of signs conveyed more than work. They spoke of affection and understanding, reinforcing Gibbs as a man of many layers. He treated her almost like a daughter, and with newer agents like Ziva David and Timothy McGee, Gibbs showed that he could nurture and guide by adapting his leadership style. We often see characters who resist change, but Gibbs's ability to adapt without losing himself was a testament to his strength. However, behind the scenes, tension began to simmer. Rumors circulated about on-set conflict between Harmon and Polly Parrott. Despite their fan-favorite on-screen chemistry, a particular incident involving Harmon's dog, which accidentally bit a crew member, escalated tensions. After more than 20 years of playing Gibbs and producing NCIS, Harmon eventually stepped away. Initially contributing as little as 2 hours a day during early seasons, he continued to portray Gibbs well into his late 60s. Retirement was increasingly on his mind. It's not surprising considering the physical and emotional toll. Harmon eventually prioritized his personal and family life. Though he had considered stepping away during seasons 15 or 16, his strong ties to the cast and crew convinced him to stay longer to ensure a smooth departure. Harmon collaborated with CBS and producers. The network and fans were reassured when he agreed to appear in a few early episodes of season 19 to ease the transition. Like a baton pass in a relay, it was symbolic and strategic. CBS Entertainment President Kelly even hinted that Harmon might return someday. Writers carefully crafted Gibbs's exit to provide a meaningful send-off for both fans and character. In season 19, episode 4, Great Wide Open, Gibbs finds peace in Alaska after solving a case and chooses to stay there. Harmon felt this was an honest, fitting farewell that mirrored his real-life journey. Beyond acting, Harmon played a vital role as executive producer since 2008, shaping NCIS's direction. This dual responsibility gave him significant control but sometimes led to creative clashes with writers and directors. Still, cast members like Sean Murray and Brian Dietzen praised his leadership, calling him a supportive force. Even when tensions ran high, his exit created a void both creatively and financially. Harmon reportedly earned over $500,000 per episode, a major budget factor. After his departure, producers had to cut costs and develop fresh storylines without lowering quality. Harmon's years of dedication were pivotal to the show's long-standing success. His brief return in season 19 helped secure the show's renewal. His departure marked more than a casting change. It was a major shift that required innovation and resilience from the remaining team. While fans will always cherish Mark Harmon, his recent struggles